Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, everybody. I know I'm a little early, but we got something to cover first. Fairly interesting news. For those of you who are not aware of what YouTube is doing, and YouTube is the one that keep bitching about the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and yet the new policy that they have created has basically is giving them forked tongues. Rusty, come on. All right. First of all, what am I talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is something that YouTube has created where people can sample part of your video for their own. And at this point, they don't have to give you any kind of attribution or any kind of copyright respect or nothing. They're just saying is we can steal your stuff and you can't do anything about it. Wait a minute. YouTube, you have a whole video segment on copyrights. Isn't the stuff that we create also derivative works and copyrightable under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act as well, where all of our shows that we produce, all the music we produce, isn't that also copyrighted? Well, the thing is, there is a way to turn it off for the YouTube Shorts camera, but the problem is they don't have a way I can turn it off in Massey or even by default. Anytime you create content, you're automatically opted in. It's like, what? What is this? Well, I can show you what it is if you really want to see it. It's just something that YouTube is working on. I guess to become kind of like TikTok. Okay, YouTube, here, I'll make a deal with you. If you're going to go that far, then I should be allowed to use any music I want from any publisher, any creator, anybody that you have uploaded to YouTube. And I should not be penalized, punished, or flagged because I'm using music created by other creators in my works. There you go. And, or you should have them give us a cut of their take. In other words, if you use 5 of my clips, then you should be making sure that I get my share of the monetization for that channel. Now, I don't really know why they did this. I don't have a clue. That was brought to my attention from another YouTuber who then let FairTube know about this policy and that they need to either do YouTube profit sharing or they're going to need to do something so the monetized channels don't get the shaft. Please understand, YouTube is very, very bitchy when you start, as I said, using copyrighted music. So why are they bitching and telling me that content creators will have to manually opt out of what they call shorts for audio sampling? Now, this is, I don't think it does video so much, but we all know about the little soundboards, those annoying soundboards. Well, what they're doing is allowing you, other channels, to create soundboards of your content, but they're not actually like requiring them to give you to cite their sources or anything. And I think that's just stupid. Okay, let's get some hamburgers on the go for breakfast. Can I imagine early commercials for cookie crunch ice cream, or not cookie crunch, cookie crisp cereal, like hamburgers in the morning. I don't know, that's kind of early, but all right. So anyway, I digress. I think YouTube, if you're going to do this, you might as well throw all your copyright bullshit to the garbage can. I would have no problem sharing content, copyright fees with the copyright holders. But, you're saying now is, I don't care what you create. I'm going to get my other microphone on here. it doesn't matter anymore. Because nothing is sacred. Nothing is sacred. Nothing's hands off. Everybody can steal everybody's work, plagiarize the work, and basically say it's their own work and not at least giving attribution to the individual content creator. This is absolutely not acceptable. I don't even know why they would think this at all. What would you do at YouTube? What's your thinking? What is your thinking? Sure, there's a lot of content out there on YouTube that people like to sample. Oh, I have enough soundboards of me, right? Well, unfortunately, the point is this is not going to be a good thing for anybody because in the long run, it's just going to screw YouTube, it's going to screw me, it's going to screw you, it's going to screw the dog, and it's not going to help you or them. So, Susan Wojcicki, you better give me a damn good reason why you're doing this. It's not going to work. Okay? Don't get me started with all the other bullshit about your, it's good for the community. It's not good for the community. If you're going to throw the Digital Millennium Copyright Act and only partially enforce it, content creators on your platform also are content creators that are also protected by the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Deal with it. You guys created the problem, fix it. So that's where we stand in this crazy morning. By the way, last night's music party did very well. We had, for a first one, we had I think maximum of 3 people. We could have up to 25 in that room. We only had 3, but that's not bad for a first time show. And we reached out to a lot of musicians. A lot of records were played. A lot of records. Wow. Just absolutely, just a huge number of programs. Gotta love it, right? Got lots of music and stuff like that. Screw the copyright system. YouTube. Digital Millennium Copyright Act, my ass. You guys are violating it. And you shouldn't be punishing us if we violate it. That's the way I feel. But I'll still follow the letter of the law of the land because it is my country. And hey, I understand from the content creator why they would get very, very upset about it and start thinking about pitchforks and things like that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a stupid system that they've done that's going to hurt every individual content creator in America today. It's just not going to be a good thing for me. It's not going to be a good thing for you. It's going to screw the dog, and nobody's going to enjoy it. Okay? The weather today will be a little more enjoyable. It will still be overcast, but it will be high of about 18 degrees. Let me get Schmecko in here. I gotta turn the sound on. Turn the sound up. Oh, my God, I forget. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Michelle.
Yeah.
How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing all right. Why are you using a pool background for yourself?
I'm not, so I'm sitting out by the water getting some sun.
No.
It's kind of cloudy here today, but yeah, I'm trying to get some sun. How you doing? How's your morning?
Did you ever hear about the new thing that YouTube came up with called the Shorts program?
Yeah, you were talking about. Yeah, I know what that program is. I heard you talking about it, but yeah, it's like you can have like a little TikTok thing, like a little 5-minute video or something, a little.
Yeah, it's definitely cannon fodder for soundboards everywhere.
Are you gonna start doing some shorts?
No.
No?
Not unless they start doing profit sharing. This is because it violates the Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Does it?
It violates the Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
How did your Discord go? How did your Discord go last night, Michelle?
Well, very well. We had 3 people watching, which was fine for the nature of what the program was. It was It was a first. It was a first.
Who'd
Well,
you
it
have
wasn't
in there?
really the first. We've had one before, but it was it was the first one that had at least more than one person watching, and so we, got a lot of interesting music in. So people were happy. They got something to listen to. Monica enjoyed it. Lacey and Leo enjoyed it for a little bit. She listened to it.
Nice.
It was just kind of a cool show.
Oh, that's awesome. What was your favorite record that you played last night?
I was up all morning gathering worms for fishing. Burger Boy grabbing neck rollers for fishing.
Probably making some worm burgers.
Oh, there's already somebody already recorded shorts of Rusty's butthole, which
that'd be a pretty good one. Some Rusty, yeah, that'd be pretty good. A short.
Already is. I already seen somebody do an animated GIF of it on YouTube or on Discord.
Oh, it's too funny.
So the thing is that number one, there's no way to opt out easily in Massey, but over 3,000 videos, it would take me over 3,000 videos. It will take me days to go through every single one of it because it's kind of buried to opt out. It's not like it's just right there in plain sight. Also, the other thing is, I already know people have been making soundboards of me for years anyway. But still, I can certainly see why YouTube is basically making more and more excuses.
I love your soundboards, Michelle. They're my
here at YouTube, I'm going to say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You're allowing people to sample our audio, then we should have the right to sample, i.e., steal music, and you shouldn't be bitching about it. There you go.
That's right.
Makes sense. Michelle. How you doing, Andrew? You want to join the panel today?
I agree, Michelle.
There's no reason why you guys can say, oh, we can steal up to 30 seconds of content from each creator. In that case, I should be able to steal up to 30 seconds of music from each song I want to play. I mean, it makes sense. It just bothers me that no one asked me how I felt about it. That wasn't even one of the questions I got asked in my surveys. I really wonder why. I was like, you guys who came up with this idea? You guys are trying to compete against TikTok. Fine. But, I don't know. I can jump in as soon as this fishing tour. Yes, it does. I will jump in very soon. That'd be great. Thank you. Hope you had a good birthday, Paul, says Andrew.
Oh, I did. Thank you, Andrew. That definitely did. Sorry, I was neglecting the chat here for a second. Yeah, I definitely did, Andrew. Thank you, good sir.
Yeah.
So, Michelle, I got a question for you.
What's that?
So, with me and you talking just over the internet, are you able to feel my aura, or is that something you have to do in person?
I can kind of pick it up over the internet, but not very as well. But
yeah, no, I thought so.
I sense obviously that you're having a good day so far.
Yep.
And that maybe you had a good party. Maybe you and a local friend could have had some good times together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching your documentary on my channel last night, Michelle, the R11 documentary.
Yeah, I know. You want to share it, yeah.
Yeah, it brought back some good memories.
Lacey Leah wants to join us. Let's get her in here.
Good
morning. How you doing?
I gotta go grab some suntan lotion. I'll be right back.
Morning.
Yeah.
You gotta go get suntan lotion.
Anyway, did you hear what YouTube's created now? It's basically throws their copyright policy right to the garbage can.
No, what?
They created a new option for people to steal up to 30 seconds of your content without even giving you copyright attribution from other YouTubers.
Oh, wow.
And you are allowed to legally rip them off too. And on top of that, the content creator that wants to prevent that from happening has to manually go in one video at a time to remove the permission to allow people to make shorts out of your content.
All right.
And
That's odd.
it's obviously a lot of people are rightfully upset because at the same time, the music companies, if you share their music, you get demonetized for it. But you will not be demonetized for using somebody else's content in your video without the permission, which is a blatant violation of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act in the first place.
Michelle,
What?
even though there's an overcast, the sun's still out, and I can still get sunburn, right?
Yes, especially in salty water.
All right, I'm oiled up. I'm good to go. I don't want my head to burn. What's so funny over there, Blazingly? Sunburn is no joke. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Too funny.
No, there's nothing funny about sunburn.
You're poolside today, huh? I see.
We're waterside. That's the waterside today. It's a nice day. You know, we're just getting some sun, enjoying the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, did you have?
We do live in the same state, right? Because it's raining here.
I lied. I'm in Hawaii.
Okay.
Our Hawaii, as the locals call it.
Oh,
You mainlanders piss me off.
Well, then, aloha to you, sir.
Yeah, well, aloha, goodbye to you. It means the same thing.
I know.
Or is that aloha, or is that?
Anyway, Blazingly, that live video from last night.
What's a Spanish
Do you
word?
know that it's going to take me 7 days to finish re-encoding it into a file small enough to practically upload to the internet? It's over 27 gigabytes in size.
Whoa!
Yeah. What is it?
That's from the music from last night. Remember last night?
Your concert?
You're downloading that to load to your. Oh, okay.
No. I already have it. I already downloaded a copy of it.
I
downloaded a copy of it when I was recording it live.
Put it on a Patreon.
So it's a 27 gigabyte file on my hard drive.
Wow.
Michelle, did you have the camera on you or your record player?
On a toothbrush.
As long as it's in between me, a record player, and so you could see both of us.
The camera on the toothbrush?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I see the toothbrush.
Oh.
It was pointed at a toothbrush.
Oh,
that toothbrush, by the way, that toothbrush in that little container next to it. That contains Dawn dish soap, so I can clean the records with it.
Is that what you used to clean Rusty's butt with?
Or
are you still using your tongue?
No. I used that toothbrush and the Dawn dish soap that's in that container there to clean the record grooves.
Gotcha. What was your favorite record that you played last night, Michelle?
We played "Welcome to My World," which "Welcome to My Little Corner of the World," which is the song that we use as our title song for our World of Warcraft gaming channel. Yep.
Michelle, you threw me under the bus the other day, Michelle. I was watching your video. You said I said that the people didn't like the gaming on this channel. I just said they don't like the World of Warcraft, not the gaming, Michelle. I still think you should merge your channels together, but that's on you. I like the gaming channel, but I feel you should bring gaming to this channel as well.
Well, merging the channels together, in one sense, would simplify a lot of the headaches.
Yeah. But if people don't want to watch the World of Warcraft, they don't have to. But
yeah.
Kind of like how you have it separate as well, though. We got all our Michelle content on this channel, and then the World of Warcraft on the other. It's kind of a catch-22,
Did you see this? Anyway, if the thing is let's see, what's this question? John Heyman says, hypothetically, if you were to die tomorrow, what would be your last message to the future youth of America? GTFO. That's what my message is. Let's get the hell out of America.
I tell him stop being so whiny.
Michelle, when you gave that Donald Trump speech at the park in front of that memorial, when you make America great again, the Donald Trump speech, I just wanted to go out and let the AR rip through the fucking air because I'm a patriot, wave the flag around. In the documentary, it was very amazing, very moving, Michelle.
Right. Absolutely. I remember that.
Let's make America great again.
Well, he did do a good job at it.
He did. He definitely did a good job.
And now Joe Biden is basically making America broke again.
Yeah. Sleepy Joe.
Where would you go after America? Where would it go after America?
UK. No question.
UK would definitely be the second one.
That was a dumb question. That's a dumb question.
Oh, really? He probably didn't even know what I was thinking about originally. Becoming an expatriate going to the UK, but
gonna move in with Andrew, right, Michelle? Are you gonna move in with Andrew or Charlotte?
I don't know about that. I don't know about moving in with Andrew. It's up to him. Considering this guy, Stacy, originally wanted me to move in with her, and I'm like,
What if he gave you the option, Michelle? What if he gave you the option? I'm sure you'd take it, right?
How you doing, Charlotte?
Well, why limit yourself, Michelle? Why don't you stay with Andrew, then stay with Scottish Stacy, then you go visit Charlotte?
You could do a tour.
Oh, that's true. The only thing is, right now, currently, I have to live in the UK I can only live in the UK right now for 5 months or 6 months. And then I have to go back to America for 6 months. Then I have to go back to the UK for 6 months. That means me taking 2 apartments.
We all got some room, and she's got 2 cats and a nice dog. You can definitely crash with her for a while.
Oh yeah, you can stay on my couch, but I don't live in the UK, so
you could just talk like with an accent for her. Drive on the wrong side of the road.
I do that a lot.
Don't move to South Africa unless you're not having the poisonous critters around.
Yeah.
Not just in South Africa. It's too hot. Yeah, it's too hot.
We need to get a little bit hotter up in here, don't we, Michelle? We need to get some more heat. It's kind of cold by the water right now.
Well, a lot of my family's in Syracuse. I don't know how my landlord would feel about that. Who's Michelle? She's in the UK. Who are you? I'm Mary Scott. Who's Mary Scott? My cousin lives in the UK. She's living with my cousin. What are you doing here?
Like you're underwater.
She's renting her apartment to me. The hell she is. I don't know. It's a lot of work to do that.
Yeah. That is a lot of work.
And then, of course, in order to get a residency in the UK, you got to be there for 5 years.
Andrew's single. Can he get you a green card?
Oh, yeah. I can get a marriage visa if I can find the right person to marry. Maybe that's where that other option comes in that Schmigel brought up. I don't know how he would feel about it. I don't know how Andrew would feel about that one, though. What's your question, Carlos?
Oh, I think he asked you about a song.
Andrew's guess says I've been trying to get out of the UK for years. Oh, well, I suppose.
Well, you know, Michelle, hey, you can go live at Andrew's house and he can come watch your apartment and take care of us.
Yeah. Can you do like dual citizenship? Like, you know, you guys get married and then he stays here for 6 months, you stay there for 6 months?
You know, residence.
That ain't much of a marriage.
No. I mean, like together, like. Well, that marriage will last longer because, you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder and everything, you know. You won't fight as much.
Yeah.
Seriously though, the only thing is that I don't know when this pandemic is going to end because there's travel restrictions in over 80% of the world right now from the U.S. State Department. Warnings, travel warnings.
Yeah, we're not letting the Indians in the country. The Indian from India starting tomorrow. You got like fucking 400,000 cases a day over there. That goddamn pandemic's hitting them hard right now. Wiping out India.
Well, we had almost 400,000 cases in the U.S. for a while.
Well, they're having 400,000 a day.
Yeah, I know. We did too for a while. New cases diagnosed every day. Not quite that high. We had last year we had
I
a peak.
wonder why, because
Well, last year we had a
They
peak
shit
of
in the
about
street?
370,000 new cases a
I think
day.
it happened earlier, right? In India, you think this would have happened a lot sooner?
But don't
Yeah.
forget, India also is so densely packed.
It is.
Yes,
It is.
they
A lot of
build their
people.
houses almost right on top of railroad tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very populated over there.
I think Charlotte could handle herself in Detroit, to be honest.
Yeah, it should be all right. Should be all right.
She's got London experience, so. All I know is that
That's right. Wow.
if Silvermoon was a real place, I'd be there right now. That's what I would be. Nah.
Well, the real place in your head. Do some meditation, spend some time there. Hey.
Yeah, I do. Literally, yeah. I like the stream. The one from last night? You were watching the one from last night? The music show?
Crap, Charlotte, I forgot to go look for that.
What's that?
I was gonna
Was
go
that
look for
song Jack and Diane about the old
yeah.
American dream, or just about Diane and then bringing a living in trailer and Jack doing all and chasing it? I'm not really sure.
It's a classic.
I know the song you talk about, but I don't really remember.
Charlotte, Michigan's pretty cool. I mean, our summers are pretty mild.
Yeah. Would Schmeckel
Sometimes we only
consider
have 2
moving
seasons.
somewhere cold? Well, he kind of already lives in such a spot. Remember, he's got the Great Lakes that's blowing cold air in the wintertime. That's what they call the lake effect snow.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, he's on the western side, so he probably doesn't actually get much of the actual lake effect snow.
I'm on the eastern side, southeast. Yeah, we get a lot. Michelle, I live pretty close to the water. I live close to a very big body of water. So we get definitely a lot of lake effect snow here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew says Oregon is quite similar to the weather in the UK. Yeah.
Like rainy. Yeah, like
Cool
Washington,
and wet.
Oregon, yeah.
But summers can get
UK
kind of
day here
steamy.
today.
Oh no, someone say that parts of New England are like London. After all, we do have a city called New London. We also have a city called Bristol. We have a city called Manchester. We have a city called, oh my God. We even have a city called Hartford, which is also a city in the UK. I hate the heat.
I like the heat. I don't like the humidity. Well, I can't. I mean, if it's 80s and sunny, and no humidity, it's good. But
I wouldn't worry about the asteroid hitting the Earth. It does. It does. All right. Solve a pandemic right there.
yeah.
Yeah. Notice my hair looks darker this morning. I don't know why. I didn't even do anything with it. Oh, whatever. How you doing? Happy Monday to you too. I thought he was in Florida.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Charlotte.
I'm 5 minutes from the
pretty white
beach.
girl. I didn't know homeboy meant friend.
Homeboy meant friend. I never heard of the term, but I would have thought it meant somebody else, like homebody, which means basically somebody always stays at home.
No. Someone told me to put my homeboy in check, and I'm like, he's not my homeboy, he's my friend.
Yeah. I'm the whitest person I know, Irish blood. Yeah. I don't know. I'm pale skinned, so I think I definitely count as white. Scandinavian, which is Norwegian, German, British, Italian, except you don't see much of the Italian skin in me.
Do you, Michelle, when you go out in the sun, do you tan or do you burn first?
Burn.
Oh, you burn. Oh.
Badly.
Oh, so then you have more of the Eastern European.
Oh, yeah.
Michelle, do you like to peel your skin off when you get the sunburn?
I had flakes off, yeah.
You know, you just rub it. You ever put Elmer's glue on your body and let it dry and peel it off?
No, I never did that.
You should try that with your glue for your ears.
Pale shade of blue. It takes me a way to get white. Darkness falls. I was eating. My West Indian friends laugh at my white legs.
Do you ever sunbathe, Michelle?
What?
Do you ever sunbathe, like on your porch?
I never get sun on my porch.
Where can you sunbathe at? On your roof?
I'd have to sit in the backyard.
Don't you have a skylight in your apartment?
I have a skylight, which means what? We want me to sit right there in the hallway? Unfortunately, it already blocks 95% of the UV light that comes in.
Hey, I want you to lie underneath that topless. In the middle of the hallway. Get some sun. Yeah.
We used to have a privacy fence, and that was the best.
Yeah.
To be able to lie in the back. Well, I couldn't do it once my family moved in, but.
Yeah. I used to lay on my roof.
Oh, yes. I remember going.
Roof,
we used to have this cottage, like summer cottage in the back of our house, and it was where our, like a grill and stuff was, and it had a flat roof. So me and my brothers would go up there and, you know, they would play army and stuff, but I would go up there and lay in the sun.
Yeah, I just have like a window that goes right out there. Go through the window, take the screen out and pop the screen.
We used to be able to get to the roof when we had a different kind of entrance to it, which we can't get to it anymore without a ladder, which sucks. Because I used to go up because I had to work on TV antennas up there so often. It was ridiculous. Now I gotta basically find a ladder to get to the roof to work on things.
John likes the white legs on his women.
Oh yeah.
What I gotta do is I gotta go make some tea real quick. So
no problem, Michelle. Go make you some tea.
All right, go make some tea. Right back.
All right.
I'm at that point though. It's hard for me to tan.
And if you have to turn the stereo off too. Oh
no, Michelle! No!
I'm still plugged in over here. Hold on a minute, guys.
No.
Where are the white women at?
Don't turn the stereo off.
Why?
Because I want to be able to talk to the chat.
No, I don't think
Where are
she's
the white
muting
women
us.
at?
I think she meant her stereo that she was playing.
Let's see. Can you guys still hear us? One's in chat. If you can still hear us, like anybody, just throw me a 1. I'm watching the chat right now. 1 in the chat if you can still hear us. All right.
Andrew said they can hear us.
Yep. We're good. Nice.
Yeah, I think she was just talking about a record player.
Okay. Oh, she had a record player going?
Well, last night, remember she played her records.
You know, you don't think Michelle would forget something like to turn her thing off, but you know.
Well, she was jamming.
To the best of it, yeah. Did she? You said did she have the camera on her though? That's what I want to know.
No, she had it on. She had it on. Well, I was in there for about an hour before your stream.
Right. Right.
And the whole time it was pointed at like the record player, and like I said, I'd seen a toothbrush.
All right, we're gonna play some music now that Michelle's gone, guys.
Don't do
I'm just
it.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wait till she gets back.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's what I was saying in your chat yesterday.
Yeah.
When you walked away, I'm like, play music. Yes.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah.
Michael! I don't want to hear you bitching and moaning.
No, we're not gonna do that. I'm just kidding. She's gonna be a bit though, I imagine.
Making tea.
Oh yeah.
Well, what are your plans for today, Schmeckle?
I'm sitting here trying to figure that out. We got a beautiful rainy day. I'm sitting by the water, getting some rays.
Yeah.
Not
How's
sure
that
what we're gonna get
possible?
into
It's
today.
rainy, but you have sun.
Not sure what we're gonna get into. Like Michelle said, it's still out there. It's still out there, even though it's
Oh
covered
yeah.
with
Well,
clouds.
of course it's still out there. You can still see light, but
Okay.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. The day is young, right, Leo? The day is young. I'm trying to figure that out. That's such a good
I'm gonna
point.
finally tackle that fruit.
Yeah. Get at it. Get at it. Hell yeah.
I was gonna do it last night because I was wound up, but I'm like, nah. So I put on a movie and went to sleep.
Nice. What I'm putting on.
Bank holiday. Why would it be a bank holiday for you today? It's only the 3rd of May.
It's a holiday in the UK today, Michelle. It's a May. Yeah, it's a holiday today in the UK. They have like the spread out holidays. Yeah, today's one of the holidays.
Can we get an update on Cyrex?
You know how they have Labor? You know how they have Labor Day, Michelle, in America? It's like that in the UK. You know what? I went to that earlier. He lost one of his friends yesterday to a UID explosion, even though the guy was a terrorist. You know, it's still one of Cyrex's friends.
What?
Yeah, you have to go back and watch Marty's stream. It's real unfortunate. Real unfortunate.
Well, I seen the title.
You know,
but I thought it was.
Yeah, I didn't make it last night, but you know, I know the details. It's real unfortunate. I can send you the article, Leo, of the fella who.
It was a real friend of his.
You know,
or like a YouTuber, or I mean, someone he knew off of YouTube.
You know, somebody he knew, and it's real unfortunate that it happened. You know, my heart goes out to him and his, you know, Cyrex and.
Gosh.
It's too bad. Really
I'll be right back.
What is this about? Did Cyrex get a new channel yet? How many channels does he have?
Oh man, Michelle, he's had about 13 or 14 since I've known him. He starts these channels up and then he'll delete them and start a new one. It's absurd. It's absurd, Michelle.
Is it kind of like Pop does?
Not way worse. A lot worse. Way worse than Pop.
Do you believe in his prophets? Prophets like to continue. Nostradamus and Baba Vaga. Yeah, I do. To a point.
Yeah.
Nostradamus was always a bit tricky. Michelle Nostradamus, he was called. That's his real name.
Hey, Michelle, a crazy thought. You want to take a couple phone calls? Crazy thought, right? You want to do a couple phone calls on the morning show? You want to do a couple phone calls today?
Nah, not in the morning show. No.
No.
Michelle Nostradamus was a doctor.
How about at the 11 o'clock hour? Half an hour.
That was what his profession was. He was a medical doctor. He had to deal with the bubonic plague in his time.
What if Michelle, what if I put my number up there? Can you put my number on the screen and we can take calls through me? I'll give you a number to put on the screen. You can put it on the screen and I'll take some calls. I'm sorry. It was just a thought, Michelle. You don't have to. It was just a thought, though. Crazy thought. You know, something a little crazy. You know, I figure I'm here to help you with the calls if you want to take some. But if you know, that's fine if you're not. That's fine if you don't. It was just a thought.
I started telling him. Let's go through this. Look at this question.
All right, let's go through the chat.
Next one is the summer bank holiday in late August. Why so many holidays?
You know, when they need breaks, just like we have Memorial Day, we have Labor Day. You know, people need a break sometimes.
I have to get a list of all the holidays. So
yeah. Yep. But yeah, there's a holiday today in the UK. I hope Andrew, Charlotte, everyone else is having a
object
great
of an
day.
eye will swell very much,
Great holiday
burning
today.
me so much the snow will. What? That's kind of twisted. I don't know. And
Mm-hmm.
Metal Kitty, he is gross. No, I don't know that. I don't disagree with that. Convince her, dude. So, okay, so what I mean by pop is, like he starts a channel, puts a couple of videos on it, doesn't like the channel, doesn't like the videos, and then he erases it. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's a quatrain, okay. So anyway, what did you do today, Blazing Leo?
She stepped away for a second, Michelle.
Okay.
But yeah, I just woke up this morning, Michelle, about what time did I get up? About 6 o'clock, 6:30-ish. Fed the animal, fed the cat, got some stuff done, got the trash out. Today's garbage day for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's paid bills day for me.
Yeah, you know what? I got a bill due on the 6th, and then I usually pay my bills around the 15th. I usually pay mine about the middle of the month.
Yeah, well, I pay mine at the beginning of the month, but the bills come off the electric near the end of the month. So when I actually pay them, I'm always late.
That's not good.
A couple of days. Yeah.
Do they pay you a late? Do they charge you a late fee?
Yes, they do. 1%.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
What's your electric bill usually run you a month?
Which time of year?
This time of year, I guess.
I know it's kind of transitionary, but it's usually about $70 to $80 a month.
And you don't have air conditioning in your apartment, correct? No air conditioning.
No, I don't put the air conditioner in the window until about another week or two.
Yeah, that's right. It's for you have one in your bedroom.
Right.
Who helps you with that? Jimmy?
No, I do it myself.
Lumi help you?
Obviously, we work together. Given where the window is, we actually put it in backwards on purpose. In other words, we open the window from the outside, and then we just slip it in the back way. And then after we put those 4 bricks to make the window high enough to get over the storm window, and then just stick it in that way.
You have a fan, like for your studio? Do you have like a fan?
I got the one fan. You already seen it. It's the box fan.
Yeah, the box. Okay.
Right now, the video is still grunting and groaning all over there on the computer. The computer processor is at 72 degrees Celsius right now.
Damn. What's it doing? Why is it so? What are you doing on your computer?
Well, the computer is compressing the video from last night.
Oh, it's still doing it.
It won't be done until about 7 days from now.
God damn.
That file is over 27 gigabytes in size in my local copy.
What's it compressing it to?
I set it for 50% quality, so it's going to probably be closer to about what? 14 gigabytes? About that.
What are you going to do with that? Put it on your Patreon?
Yes.
It's a big video. Can you upload something that big?
I got rid of my cable, though. That helps.
Can you upload something that big, Michelle?
Yes, I can. Because I pay for about 2 terabytes a month of storage. 2 terabytes. 2 terabytes of storage in Google Drive. So yeah, I can hold up there. But to upload it would take me days. They told me estimated said, it'll take you about 33 hours. I'm like, oh, that's not good because I'm streaming tomorrow morning, so it ain't gonna work. I have to be able to squeeze it in between shows.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
A lot of people have that kind of program, Charlotte. Yeah, ouch, that's expensive. That's about what I'm paying for phone here and internet through Frontier. Is about maybe it's twice as much. That'd be like what $200 a month. That's what you're paying. That's kind of what I'm paying. Just from the home phone, home internet is $130 US. It's not cheap. My cell phone is cheaper, but that doesn't have unlimited internet for streaming. So unless I buy the other package on top of that, and
So are you gonna shoot some fireworks off this year for the 4th of July? I donate you some fireworks.
I don't deal with fireworks. I don't feel comfortable dealing with fireworks because I'm afraid of potentially blowing my hands off.
Well, can you have homeless Mike shoot them off, and you can film it?
Okay, I don't know much about Virgin Media, Charlotte, but the local cable package here in Connecticut is or where I live is with Charter, which is
They took that part out, Carlos.
kind of blah. Did you like The Wizard of Oz?
Carlos.
We'll figure it out.
I got a rope.
What's that?
No, I don't mind The Wizard of Oz, but I don't really watch it though.
Who's your favorite character, Michelle?
I kind of like the Good Witch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Glenda?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got dubbed the Cowardly Lion by a guy.
Yeah. Cowardly Lion's good. Okay, too. A Scarecrow's kind of reminds me of Pop. What's that?
Really? I think the Scarecrow's politer.
What's that? Yeah. I could just visualize him saying to the wizard, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Go back and read what I said about 5 lines ago. Can you hear
The
me?"
Tin Man reminds me of somebody who might, be gay.
What's that? What do you
He
mean by
seems like
that?
he's a little bit.
Why would the
He's
Tin
like
Man
he's
Whoa.
kind of like flamboyant.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Actually, Pop is gay.
Papas?
Yeah. What's that? He's even said so himself. He's gay.
Wait a minute. But he
I've heard-
has girlfriends.
I've heard him talk about
Okay,
women,
maybe
though, yeah.
honestly, I think he's more bi than gay, personally.
Yeah, he could be bi.
Is that just a cute cover up, Michelle? You know, if I ever
I don't know. There was 2 wicked witches, and the thing is the house landed on the one on the East Witch.
No, I think she landed on the West Witch, and the bad one was the East Witch.
Okay, oh, that's right.
Because Glenda was from the North.
Isn't it funny? There's a town in
Wow.
Massachusetts called
How I know
Eastwick.
that.
You know, if Michelle says somebody's gay, I trust that she's got like a 6th sense. Michelle, do you sense any homosexuality with me?
No.
Goddamn right, Michelle.
You're pure heterosexual, huh?
I trust her. See, she's got 6 sense, guys.
Oh, so you need Michelle to tell you you're not gay?
No, I'm just saying. Like, she called Martin gay. She called Martin gay. I asked her if I was gay, which I'm not, and she said no. She clearly she.
She's nice in real life. Who is this Andrew you're talking about? How you doing, Baba?
What? There was the lion, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow. The lion was the one without the brain, right? And then there was the cowardly Scarecrow.
No.
Yeah.
The Cowardly Lion.
Okay, what was wrong with the Scarecrow?
The Scarecrow
Cowardly
had
Lion.
no
The
brain.
Scarecrow wanted to have intelligence and
And
knowledge.
the Tin Man had no heart.
Yeah, the Tin Man had no heart.
Dorothy wanted to go home.
Well, yeah, she was homeless, like homeless Mike.
This was movies Return to Us.
I got it. Okay. I don't really remember the Tin Man.
I never seen that one before.
One, but I feel the lion was like the
lion was just like a scaredy cat, like cringed away from everything. That's why they called him the Cowardly Lion. But the Tin Man was like, "Can you do this?" It was like a damsel in distress type of.
Did he ever like
character?
Stylus up his tin ass?
Or, he had that oil can. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Can you just get right there with that oil can?
Basically, Cyrex is the Tin Man.
Well, I can tell you,
okay, fair enough.
I can tell you, my turntable was very happy to be lubed. And I finally, the story.
I'm not slandering the Tin Man Burger Boy. I'm just saying that it kind of reminded me a little bit more. I mean, being gay isn't. You know what, it's not bad.
Leo, you're the one without the heart. Okay, you're the heart.
I'm the scarecrow.
No, you're the Tin Man. You're the one without the heart.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, see, I'm getting confused.
Yeah, you're heartless for calling him.
But how's that?
Flamboyantly gay.
Who cares if he's gay? I mean, there's nothing wrong with being gay. How's that?
Because you brought it up.
No, I said he just reminds me of being more of a gay character because he was very flamboyant.
See? That's because he's flamboyant. He's excited to get a heart. You think he's gay.
Well, if you were to, I think he had a thing for the Scarecrow.
If you were to cast Pop as any character in the world, in the Wizard of Oz, what character would you?
He's trying to manipulate the.
I only had some brain.
Okay, here's a question for you guys: if you could put Pop in Wizard of Oz, of any case, any character, what character would Pop be?
He'd be like the grumpy mayor from Munchkin Town.
Oh, yeah, one of the people in the Lollipop Guild.
Okay.
Those little, I don't really.
Or a flying monkey.
I think I've seen it like once or twice. I don't really remember the Wizard. I know the premise, the story, I get it all, but I don't remember. There's got to be missing characters I don't know of. I mean,
how do you not know? Or I mean, like. What is it? Is it Thanksgiving time? They play it like.
It's the Wizard of Oz. I've watched it once or twice. It wasn't a movie I wanted to watch over and over and over and over. It was a musical. I was a young boy. I wasn't gay like the Tin Man, okay? You know, I had a heart.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been so. What's the word I'm looking for? I mean, it's everywhere, and everybody knows about it.
I get the premise of it. I get the premise, I get the characters, but there's got to be something I'm missing again because I never watched like.
Well, here's the question: did you guys ever see? What was the Michael Jackson version, Michelle?
I remember it was
The Wiz.
I remember I don't remember what it was called.
It was called The Wiz.
The Wiz, right?
Yeah. Did you ever see that one, Paul?
Consider that yeah, sounds amazing though. I love Michael Jackson.
Are you a fan? Yeah.
I'm a very big fan. I'm a very big fan.
I think he played.
I think they took a whiz at the box office with that one.
The Scarecrow in that.
I need a brain.
I don't know if that really did that well.
I'm very timid right now.
Yeah, I don't think it did real super well, but it was very cool to watch.
Yeah,
because I'm a big Michael Jackson fan too.
No, I don't remember the Wiz.
You know, if Blizzard seriously decides to if Blizzard starts to license out the intellectual property, which I've heard that Begular said that he thinks that Blizzard is going to start licensing out their intellectual property to other companies.
Blizzard
I wonder how much they would.
Diablo.
I wonder what I could do with a license if I could actually work on the Blood Elf characters of Silvermoon and create the story, the backstory I want to create that helps tie it in with the game.
Hey, Jasmine.
We need Diablo, Michelle. We need Diablo. Fuck World of Warcraft. We need Diablo, Michelle.
I'm not really interested in Diablo.
No, let's get you. I'll play that with you, Michelle. If you get that. That's one I could probably guarantee I'd more than likely be able to play with you more than World of Warcraft. Have you ever tried it, or have you looked at it? Do you know what it is?
It's a game. It's a card game.
No, Diablo is not a card game. You're thinking of Hearthstone.
Hearthstone, which I do have.
Yeah, no, Diablo is not a heart. That's something completely different.
Jasmine,
Something completely different. But yeah, we need Diablo 2 remake, and then they're making Diablo 4. If either one of those could come out, I would be satisfied. I'll come a gamer again. You guys will lose me. Paul
Have
won't
you
be
ever
here.
have you ever played Elder Scrolls Online yourself, Paul?
I have. You
They
know
had
what? I have.
Return to
I have it on PlayStation. I've
never
looked. I
seen
watched you play it. I haven't tried it myself, but it doesn't look too bad.
Carlos, was Return to Oz a cartoon?
Return to Oz.
I've heard of something like that. Return.
Yeah, I wasn't a big
Yeah, I
Wizard of
think it
the
was a
Oz
cartoon.
fan. Was that? That wasn't. That wasn't even a Disney movie. You know, fuck that movie. I'm watching Little Mermaid, looking at Ariel. I'm trying to get with Jessica Rabbit. You know,
Carlos, I remember that
Beauty
movie
Beast.
too. That was creepy.
That was like a TV movie. Okay.
Excuse me.
He says it was a real movie. Okay.
I wasn't a huge Wizard of the Oz fan.
Well, you know what's interesting though is how many have you seen the trilogy of Wizards Snow Queen?
Couldn't say that I have, Michelle, but what
It
I do
was
want to know
originally
is
created in a Russian story.
didn't
The original is kind of closer to the
you're gonna get it. Nope.
original Hans Christian Andersen version. Then there's the sequel,
I got this.
which is kind of not really as exciting. Then there's the third part, which was even more stupid than the sequel. I was like, oh my god, I watched all three, and I'm like,
Didn't one of the little people hang themselves in the Wizard of Oz? Like
They had to
during
cut
the
it out.
filming of it? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, there was 2 scenes, I believe, and there was one that he hung himself, and then I think there was another scene they had to remove too. I'd have to look it up, but I can't remember. I think there were 2 things in there.
Really? Yeah, I know that one, but I'm not. Yeah.
why did the little people hang themselves?
It was just one. It was just one of them.
It was just a
Because he was suicidal and.
yeah, he was suicidal and he hung himself up. Well, the story goes is
Ask him,
that the
Michelle,
people
channel
were
him.
treated really badly on that set.
Michelle,
Right.
if I got that gentleman's name, would you be able to channel him, and we can ask him?
I don't know.
Yeah, we should try and channel him. Or who could we channel, Michelle? Let's try and can you channel somebody?
Ooh, channel Robin Williams.
Can you channel Robin Williams, Michelle, the comedian actor?
How come I knew you were going to ask me that? Shit.
No, Michelle, because I'm a crazy guy like Robin Williams. I can't do fucking Robin Williams. He's one of a kind. Yeah,
He's the only actor comedian that when he died that I gave any care about. I mean, the other ones are like, oh, that's too bad they died, but Robin Williams really upset me.
Yeah, can you channel him, Michelle?
What I'm picking up right now is that he suffered from depression for a while. Even though he was funny on the screen and things, he felt like he didn't really reach out the way he wanted to reach out to the community. And I think somehow he felt like
Michelle, you know how he died, right?
he committed suicide.
Well, I mean, do you know why he committed suicide?
Not exactly.
He had a disease. I don't know if it was Parkinson's or something like Parkinson's.
Okay.
Where it was deteriorating his brain, and he offed himself because he wasn't himself anymore.
Kind of like Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's.
Yeah, but I don't know. It might not be Parkinson's. It's something like that, where he was, he was losing control of his body. His brain was deteriorating. He couldn't perform anymore. He was forgetting his family members.
So
and
basically,
felt like a burden to his family.
So basically, if he was a dog, you probably had your dog killed. If he was a dog and you had to drive the dog to the vet for the final time.
Well, I mean, if you're cold-hearted or something. I mean, my dog's almost blind, deaf, and as crazy as can be. I'd never put her down unless I had to.
All right. Well, I'm not a cold-hearted person.
Unless she lost her ability to walk or something. Nah, he just, I don't know. That's what was so sad, man, because that was his life. entertainment, comedy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all I know is that talking about the Wizard of Oz. I mean, Judy Garland, also like a lot of actresses suffered from substance abuse issues, alcohol, cigarettes, and worse.
How did Judy Garland pass, Michelle?
Around in 1980s.
No. How did she pass?
I don't really know that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think.
But you said I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Blazing Leo. But you said she had
No, go ahead, Paul.
You said she had a substance abuse problem, Judy Garland?
She used to drink like a fish and used to smoke like a chimney.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was a bad alcoholic.
I didn't know that. My mom used to like her movie.
Well, you knew
stuff.
Shirley Temple was even into drugs and stuff that they would. Well,
That's why
not.
she's got a drink named after her. You know who was a real beauty from back in that day, Michelle? Barbara Billingsley.
Who?
You know who that
What
is?
did she
Billingsley.
play in?
I've heard of the name. Yeah.
She was June Cleaver.
Right.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. You thought she was
that's
pretty...
right, Barbara Billingsley.
Okay, so Garland died from an accidental barbiturate overdose.
Oh, what?
Barbiturate overdose.
She overdosed on downers.
Oh, okay. Too many Zans.
At 47.
Ooh, ouch. Fair life, Pretty good. Pretty good, right?
Still bad no one would pay all my medical expenses because that would have solved a lot of my headaches I have right now.
Maybe you can find a sugar daddy or something, Michelle.
Well, who knows? Maybe somebody one day out there will watch my videos enough and say, you know what? I'm going to make her life a happy one.
Yeah.
Oh, was that what it was called, Endora?
Smithers, write a check for a couple million.
There you go. If I win the lottery, Michelle, I'll definitely take care of you. Get you out of that apartment, get you a shed. Even though I won the lottery, I'm gonna get you that shed you wanted. Get to land on we'll get you set
You
up.
want to see something that was really cute in the old days? Look at
That's a
Bridget.
great guy, Paul.
Look at Bridget Bardot. Bridget Bardot. In the 60s, was a very cute actress.
I'm not sure who that is.
I've heard the name. I'd have to look.
Bridget Bardot was a French actress.
Okay.
She was featured on the movie called 1962 called Houseboat.
Houseboat. Yeah, I can't say that I've seen that one.
And
How do you
then
spell Bardot? Never mind.
And then there was the Italian actress. I keep forgetting it, Sophia Loren was in that movie also. Sophia Loren was cute too. Well, Bridget Bardot and Sophia Loren were both
gorgeous.
cute. One's blonde, one's brown haired.
Bridget Bardot was beautiful. She kind of reminds me of what's that one actress's name? I can't think of her name. Back in the day.
Marilyn Monroe? No, she was cute too. And then there's
what sucks is like back then, women were truly beautiful, men were truly handsome.
Yeah.
There wasn't all this photoshopping.
Yeah, there really wasn't any way to really do photoshopping.
People could actually sing back then. Now everything is done by computers.
Right.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe was gorgeous too. Another tragic death.
Yeah. And don't forget the Natalie Wood too.
Yeah.
In West Side Story.
Yeah.
That was
one of my dad's favorite movies, West Side Story.
Well, I like the song Maria.
Yeah.
And then of course
when you're a jet,
her version of America was funny too.
Which one?
America, when she talks to the other Puerto Rican girls about America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rita Moreno. Jane Mansfield is prettier, in my opinion. The Kennedys had Monroe killed. I don't know if that
Do you
makes
think
any
it was the Kennedys? I think it was the mob.
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah, who knows? But
And Jacqueline Kennedy, obviously, she was tied into the mob.
Hey, Michelle.
what?
Can you channel Jimmy Hoffa and ask him where he's buried? Or what,
He never got.
what happened to his body?
I can tell you.
I don't really think I can find that answer out because, first of all, I'm not getting any answers on that ring.
You ringing him up and he's not answering?
Yeah, he doesn't
Blazing-
even have an
I think-
answering machine.
I think Blazing Leos just said she knew the answer.
Yeah, he got burnt up. There was no body. That's why nobody could find him.
Who told you that?
It was in a movie that
What? So I
watch
saw sorry?
I think it's The Irishman.
The Irishman.
It's based off of a true story of one of the last mobster guys I'm pretty sure it's The Irishman. One of the last mobster guys alive, and then he was part of the killing of Jimmy Hoffa.
I saw a movie called Terminator, and these machines took over the world in 2016.
No, but it would make sense, right? I mean, I know movies can put a spin on things, but it would make sense that that's why nobody ever found his body. They burnt him up.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense.
If you like good like mobster,
that's what happened though?
Yeah, if you like good mobster movie, like I like westerns and I like mobster type movies.
Yeah.
That's a good one to watch. And it's got Robert De Niro in it, Joe Pesci's in it. Joe Pesci looks horrible in it, but
I've seen it. Good movie. It's not as good as like Goodfellas though. That was a good Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci film. Or Casino.
Casino.
Yeah. No.
Oh, the worst scene in Casino was when they beat him to death with a baseball bat.
Wasn't too bad.
This man is a 2-hour shot.
That was
Godfather.
awful.
I just watched the documentary about the actual guy. What's his name? Sam.
The one who played Robert De Niro, or
right?
one Robert.
Yeah. Can't think of his name right now.
See, I never looked into that.
All I know is
great.
there's a lot of movies I haven't seen. There's a lot of movies I've seen that no one else has seen, and then I can't remember the damn titles. So
I watched a documentary. It's in he was in Poland, so I don't know if it was in Polish, but they did the subtitles to it, and it was about like sex trafficking and like these women who didn't want their
heard
baby.
those. I think you mentioned that.
Yeah, I put it in the Discord. This woman wanted to get rid of her baby.
I think that was a movie Jennifer's her like filming in. Sex trafficking.
Shut up.
Michelle, what's your favorite movie? What are your favorite movies, Michelle? Like if I said Michelle,
one of my favorite movies. That's just it. One though, because I have so many movies I like.
So
I would have to say it was with Brendan Fraser. It's called Blast from the Past.
That's a good movie.
Okay, yeah, I know that movie. Blast from the Past. All right.
How would you like to be stuck? How would you like to be born in a fallout shelter and not seen the real world for about 25 years?
That'd be wild. I couldn't imagine.
He kind of fell off the face of the earth, though, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't really a bomb that went off. It was a jet flare that crashed into the yard.
Michelle, spoiler alert! Come on.
Andrew, do you like the first one, the original, or do you like
damn
all of them?
Let's see. What are you doing?
Let's see what that cat's ass is looking like tonight, Michelle.
Yeah, I know, Charlotte. There's a lot, and it just floored me that women could just be like, and see what the thing of it is not only was she going to get rid of her baby, but she was jeopardizing herself because they were going to take her too and put her into the trade. And if the babies aren't beautiful, they sell them for organs. It was sick. It was a sick movie.
Right.
Or doc.
Yeah, people are fucking nuts, man.
But it did have a little bit of a happy ending. The guy who did the documentary, he ended up ultimately saving her child. He talked her into going through an adoption agency. Instead of giving it to the black market, she ended up giving it to a Catholic church to adopt her out.
Oh yeah, and later get molested. That's good fucking.
Yeah, I didn't think about.
Yeah, just put
Damn
it
it,
off a little bit.
Schmeckle! You rained on my parade.
That's nice of her, Put it off a little bit, give the kid a bit of a chance,
Give it to the priest instead. Oh,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
I wasn't even thinking that.
Christ. Fuck, I'm sorry, Leo. I didn't mean to do
You
that.
ruined it.
I didn't mean to fuck with your dream. I'm sorry. No, for real. I did. That's just the first. I don't. That's just my bad reaction. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't even think. I leaped before I left.
It's amazing how long the show ran for. I didn't even plan to run it that long.
How long did you go, Michelle? What time did you end it at?
12:15.
No way. You listened to like 5 hours of music?
Yeah, it was going for a while.
Damn, I wish
5
I would have known.
hours
I
of
would have jumped
music.
in there. I was thinking about
7,
going
8,
in
9, 10, 11, 12, 15.
Man, I should have jumped in there for a while. I didn't know you were going. I thought you were like an hour maybe or
Why
two.
do you think the file was 27 gigabytes in size?
I don't know. Yeah, well, I'll check that out.
And the music sounded real clear too.
Pretty good run, Michelle. What was your favorite record you played? What was your favorite record you played last night?
I have no idea what the situation with the movie is, but it was 27 gigabytes in size. I'm trying to compress it down so I can get it to something that's a little more more easily to send out to internet. If I send it out now as this, I would have to basically upload it for 33 hours straight.
Yikes!
Yeah. And then once it gets up to Google Drive, then Google Drive is going to process it. And that's going to take them probably about 6 to 10 days to get through it. Look how last time how long last time it took me to upload a concert.
Sorry.
What was that?
I don't know. My neighbor is crazy.
By the way, if you guys are interested in the music concert once it's finally done doing whatever it's gonna do, I'll post the link on Discord, and then you guys can go to the Patreon to download it and watch it once you put in your $1 in the tip jar.
Yeah, put your $1 in the tip jar, put your bean in the bean jar. Give a thumbs up.
So basically, people can actually download. Once you become a monthly pledge of $1 minimum, you get access to all the replays. So that's the cool thing. So you can watch all the replays. So,
Bubba, you're always welcome. If you sense it's doing good, jump on panel.
Yeah, come on panel, Bubba. It's been a while.
What? Wait, what did I? Oh, a Bradford pear tree. It smells like fish. I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it.
Sound effects now.
Aw, thanks, Bubba. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you, Bubba, for the $5 and the £3 and the £5. Much appreciated, guys. So yes, let me put the Google Meets link back up so people can join. People probably don't even remember what it was unless they got it bookmarked. What time is it? It's 11:07.
You going to the soup kitchen today, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm going to soup kitchen.
Yeah.
The sun is out. It's not raining. It's not too cold.
Fuck yeah.
And then when I get home, I gotta finish paying all the bills. So, like Burger Boy said to me, she said, I like the presentation, but you had too much screens and too many graphics that kind of basically kind of ruin the effect. I said, well, yeah. I said, but then again, the reason was originally was the turntable was the main subject, and I just wanted to give the turntable the limelight. Normally, the turntable wouldn't even get a thumbnail. It's not being used because the branches connect to the trunk. I had fun making them. So what I'm going to do, since I do have access to a graphics program to do some tweaking of the new background. For those of you who didn't see the regular new Silvermoon background, it's not that different. It's just a little bit different, but not really too different. This is the new background for the disc. So this is the background here. So you can kind of visualize where the microphone and mixing or studio gear would probably be along the wall there.
Why don't you have like a blizzard background, Michelle?
What's that?
Why don't you have like a blizzard background in like a snowstorm or?
Well, the radio station is actually based on a real radio station. It's called AM 1610 Silvermoon City, Azara. So it makes sense to have it in a Blood Elf building.
I'm saying you should have a thing. We got someone wanting to join the Google, Michelle.
Yeah, I know. I heard that. Okay, it's Andrew Scott.
Oh, we got Andrew.
How you doing, Andrew?
Andrew.
Hey, I'm doing well, thanks. How you doing?
Andrew. Hey.
Yeah.
You should have a thing. We got someone wanting to join the.
So anyway.
Paul, you enjoying yourself in the water there?
Yeah, I'm just getting some sun, man. It feels good. Water's nice today. There's a breeze. I'm feeling good.
Good stuff. I'm sick today.
Oh no.
Yeah.
On the holiday as well.
I know, right?
I heard you had a fall at work. What happened?
Well, no, it was sort of at work, but I can show you the pictures of the bruises if you want, but
oh no,
they're not pretty.
I don't need to see the pictures.
Did you fall down some stairs or did you trip over something? Oh no.
5 stairs.
Oh, that's
really heavy stone ones.
Yeah.
And banged my head at the same time. Had to get the doctor out, and I started shaking for no reason at all. But anyway, that's about me. How you guys doing?
Oh, we're glad you're all right, man. I mean,
yeah, I'm fine. I've bounced back from tougher things than this.
So look, another donation came in. I have to look. Nope. Anyway, so. Oh yeah, thank you, Metal Kitty. Much appreciated. Yeah, well,
you fuck me once, I'm done with you.
What?
What happened?
I've looked at the chat on the screen, so I can't see what people are saying then.
Yeah, that's what I was using a bit as well. Michelle, where'd your chat go?
It went good. I mean,
no, where's your chat at? Where's your chat at on your screen so we can read the chat?
Oh, the chat is. Oh, that's right. Because I switched the screen over to show you the background I was going to show you.
That you did.
All right, so I'll go back to that right now so you can see that. Just
you can have all that on the same scene. Are you using OBS?
Oh, I can see it now. Yeah, I can see it now.
Michelle, are you using OBS?
I'm using OBS. Yeah, I got.
Yeah, you can have all that on the same scene where you can just put that background where you see it. You can just switch the background out. You see how I like on my screen.
Yeah.
I can switch. You can have all that in one scene. You don't need to have multiple scenes.
I mean, kind of like what I do right now.
Well, yeah, you're switching scenes. But what I'm saying is, you can have all what you're doing on one side.
Yeah. So that's because it's the most familiar way I'm familiar with doing things right now. Because even in video production, we do the same thing. We do transitions like that.
But what I'm saying is you can have it in one scene, but all you have to do is click a button, and then you can just switch over.
Yeah. I think he's in my bedroom listening
Yeah.
to my other computer.
He's fucking still.
So anyway, the point is the music show was successful last night.
I missed that. I'm so disappointed. I heard it was good fun.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Leo, how you doing?
Yeah. Well, the rerun should be available soon. In about 6 days. It's taking a long time to render it down.
Don, I'm actually waiting for an actual an actual definition of what family style is exactly.
Probably have to check the Urban Dictionary.
if it's even in there.
Yeah, Charlotte, honestly, I'll show you the, well, I was going to say I'll show you the bruises, but I'll maybe put them out there someday. But I need to get them where they're fresh, you know, make it look good. But bloody hell, it hurt. Not until the next day. I didn't realise how painful it was. And then what happened was suddenly I started shaking all over for no reason at all. Like, and I couldn't stop sweating. And it was down to concussion, you know.
Okay.
So the doctor
Oh,
came
you had a
eventually.
concussion from your
Yeah,
fall?
yeah. I
Oh,
didn't realize
no.
it at the time. That's what I'm saying.
So you hit your head?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Very
no,
hard.
I'm sorry.
I know. I can. As I said earlier on, I can.
Yeah, not good to rattle the brain in the brain pan.
What?
Yeah, so I fell down the five very, very thick stone slabs. And so just went home as normal, thinking, okay, I've just banged my head, I'm fine. And the next day, I started shaking and I started sweating. I thought, okay, there's something not quite right here. So when I phoned the doctors, he said, oh, you're going to have to get yourself to hospital. I said, I can't get myself to hospital. I said, you're going to have to come out here. And they were like doing all this COVID stuff, saying, oh, we can't come out in case you've got this, that, and the next thing. And I was like, well, you've got to do something because there's more problems in the world than just COVID.
Why are you crying? You need fresh water.
You know?
Not a
Sorry, I was talking to my cat.
Yeah, I think we do, Charlotte.
Yeah.
But it's been an interesting week. I think I'm finally bouncing back.
Well, that's good. Get a mute.
Yeah, I do need a force field burger, but you're right. But I do usually have accents like this, so I'll maybe put that.
Burger Boy says, Andrew, you need like a force field belt like in Dune to protect you. A portable shield belt. Okay.
The thing is, Bubba, I had no idea. I just brushed it off. I literally just brushed it off and thought nothing of it. And suddenly, as I say, the next day, I just thought something's not right here. I couldn't walk in a straight line, and I was starting to sweat, and I started to shake. I thought, okay, it's time to phone somebody, and I don't like doing that. So when I did phone, it took 4 hours for anyone to come out. You know, because they refused to do it because of the COVID situation.
Yeah.
And the problem is, not the problem, the issue is, it's so much under control here.
Slips, trips, and falls are very dangerous. Yes, I have experience with falls. Thank you very much.
Were you like carrying something, Andrew, or did you just miss?
Yes, I was. I was carrying maybe too much.
Yeah, so you maybe just like missed a step or something, or you didn't carry. Yeah.
Yep, the first one and went down the rest. You know,
Well,
but I'm okay now.
Yeah, glad you're doing all right. You know.
But the bruise on my arm was just mental. You know, it was.
Yeah,
bruised,
ouch.
bruised.
Bubba, I wouldn't want to be in that situation.
I'm glad you didn't like break any bones or something.
No, some touch wood. I've never broken a bone in my life.
Yeah, I've fractured a few, but I've never broken any.
No, I've not even fractured. Nothing like that.
Well, that's yeah.
You know, so maybe someone was out there looking up and saying, okay, he's not going to break anything this time, but he's got his last chance.
Well, because of my depth perception, John, I tend to walk down the stairs like a mountain goat, sideways.
Oh my God, Bob, I'd hate to be in that situation.
You're on the stairs sideways, Michelle?
Yeah, I almost always go sideways down the stairs.
So like you face yourself towards the railing and then you go sideways, or do you face away from the? How does that work?
Not quite totally sideways. I mean, it's kind of more like I'm looking more at the wall, but I'm actually walking maybe about 30 degrees. So I'm still looking down the stairs too. While I'm still grabbing onto the railing for dear life.
I don't think you can break that bone.
Interesting.
I'm not sure.
So anyway, so this is the wall with the railing,
Oh, right, okay,
and this
so
is normally how
good.
most people walk down the stairs like this. I'm walking
So-
like this sideways. With my
Right,
bad
right.
foot is leading my good foot because I'm lefty. So
No, I get it.
everything is. So the
I'm
problem was
lefty.
when that kneecap got broken, it totally screwed me because I'm a lefty. So every time I have to make sure to focus really carefully when I get down the stairs, especially when I first got home, because it was like, because I didn't walk really that much when I was in her house. So, and I certainly didn't walk down the stairs much. And so the problem with me is that now if it was my right foot that got bunged up, I would not have been as bad because I usually lead with my left. So unfortunately, it's my left, and so now I can use my left foot more. But before that, couldn't do anything with it. It was like totally useless. I don't know how much more time it's going to take before the rest of the tendons heal, but they are able to do more now with my left leg than I was before.
Well, I have more sympathy now for women that have to walk in high heels. That's all I'm going to say.
Have you tried walking in high heels before, Andrew?
I haven't, but I'm just saying if they had to walk in those stairs,
The
it would
trip,
be
man.
much more-
Like,
yeah,
it's
Oh,
like you're,
heels are nasty.
it's like you're walking on a hill or something. I've tried it, man. I've tried it before. It's tough. I don't know how I can do it.
no,
I break
not
my neck or something, yeah.
Well,
I
I
feel
feel
that.
that
Yeah, couldn't do it.
cycle yet, so
Yeah, I
pretty
couldn't do
good.
it. I had to try it out of curiosity. I had a girlfriend with some bigger feet. I put them on. It was just like standing on a hill.
Did you know that
Joking or
actually
not?
the heels
No,
are?
not joking at all. 100%. I mean, I'm not afraid
Did
to
you
admit
guys
it.
know
No,
that high heels were actually created by
tried
a
it.
man
It's
who was
not
a
for me.
butcher? He actually didn't want to be stepping in entrails of animals in his butcher shop.
That makes sense.
So he created high heels so his feet didn't get covered in gore.
I would puke if I had to like walk downstairs with high heels. I'd break. I would guarantee fall. I'd have like puke. I would puke if I had to do it. No, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'd have to walk like Michelle was talking, like holding the railing.
Yeah, the railing.
For dear fucking life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it. Yeah, it's a trip. It's like it's a trip.
Yeah.
Trip.
And then when I started first walking up and down the stairs, my left hip would hurt like a son of a gun, just because I had been so out of condition that just going across the Cumberland Farms was literally a pain in the hips. Now I can go to Cumberland Farms without too much of a sweat.
High heels are good to work on your butt muscles, though.
Right now, just getting back out on the
I
street.
think I'll pass on that one, though, Leo. I'm sorry. Just call me old-fashioned.
You don't want to wear high heels in Winston. Trust me. You wear high heels, you're gonna break one.
I
If
couldn't
not
wear
worse.
heels because my ex was I was already a little bit taller than him, so he didn't like that I was going to be taller than him. So I always had to wear flats.
Like intimidating.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I told him to get
I
heels.
fell and
He didn't
messed
wanna
up
do
both
it.
knees.
You can't walk in them, man. I'm telling you. Like walk.
Well, they
standing on
have.
a
Oh,
hill.
sure.
They
I
actually
have
have
empathy
guys'
for
shoes that
you.
have a heel in them.
I have empathy for
But not
you.
as
It's
big
my
as
hips
yours.
that really take a killing every time. I go great distances. It's my hips that hurt. Something fierce. My left hip. I swear my whole left side of my body is all messed up.
Is that's your side, Michelle, right? Lumi has the right side and you have the left.
Lumi has the right side.
Right, that's what I just
She's
said.
got the good
Correct.
side.
Yeah, she's got the good one. She gave
I
you the
got all
bum.
the broken parts.
Yeah, something short man syndrome. Yeah, Bubba, he was a bit of a dick.
Are you able to switch with Lumi? Can
No,
Lumi
we can't
operate the left?
switch. It's hardwired, so to speak.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, that's okay. I mean, look, we're all getting older. Every one of us here. We're not gonna get younger, and
Hush your mouth.
So
we had her.
He was
You know, it's
spitting
just like Terry Jack said. We had our time in seasons of the sun. You know, we've all had them. You know, we've all had our times when we're young and fiery and running around and
I'm
doing
enjoying
all
the
this
sun right
stuff.
now.
You did.
And then entropy kicks
Through
in,
the
and then
cloud, overcast.
yeah, and then basically, and then you start getting into the I remember when mentality, and then you're like, shit, I got old. You know, I hate when I hear people say, I remember when blank, blank, blank. I remember when blah, blah, blah. And yet,
Michelle, we're not old age pensioners. Come on, and neither are you.
yeah,
We're not that old. Come on.
Yeah. I don't think I'd ever want to go back to my 20s, maybe my 30s, but 20s, you know,
I'm just leaving those now.
You think you know everything in your 20s, and you actually don't, and you get a lot of slaps in the face in your 20s.
Well, what if
yeah.
you could go
So you
back
start
to your-
getting experience with the
What if you could
being
go back
an
to the
adult.
20s with the knowledge you have now and redo it?
Oh yeah, well definitely. I'd like to go back to
But then it wouldn't be as
about
exciting, though,
14 years
because-
old with the knowledge I had.
Yeah,
now.
that's true, Andrew.
Oh, wow.
Not like going in knowing the things. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Not
wouldn't
being
have
able
the
to learn it.
same. Yeah, you wouldn't be as, I don't know, thrilled about certain things and unthrilled about other things. You know.
I'm still young in my head, but my body tells me, yeah, exactly. I'm still young in my spirit. I still have dreams and aspirations, but my body is like, yeah, I don't want to. You know, sorry, it's true.
John. Well, John, if you can get me a proper definition of family style, I'll let you know.
I got one right here in my Discord.
You do. I think I pretty much know what it is, but
Is it appropriate to give
Yeah,
a quick
John Heyman sent it to
is
me.
appropriate language to put him here as a quick definition?
I'm
Yeah,
sure
hold-
it pretty
hold-
much
Hold on.
means.
I'll post it in the group chat.
I'm pretty sure it just means running a train on somebody, but the family all takes a turn.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to try that sometime.
That's my personal definition. If it's right or not, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There's plenty of family members I'd love to.
I mean,
I type in family style and it says it gives me restaurant food.
it's already 11:26. It's hard to believe it. It's already 11:26 in the morning.
Yeah, time flies.
This morning I got up at 8:30 because when my second alarm went off, I stared at the clock. I'm like, man, I don't get up yet. I'm still half asleep. I ended up falling asleep with the clock underneath my covers.
Hey, it's
Usually
still
men,
early for you guys. You guys
usually
have got-
men from Pine Grove.
Usually men from Pine Grove. What does that mean?
It's the definition I looked up. It says when a group of people that are related, usually men from Pine Grove, I don't know, gang up on someone and proceed to funk F-U-N-K, the sheet, S-H-E-E-T, out of them.
Mm.
I've never heard that definition before.
First of all, what's Pine Grove? Where's
I was
Pine
going to ask.
I don't
but
know.
I was waiting for somebody else to
The
say
question
it.
isn't what is Pine Grove, it's where is Pine Grove.
And where is it?
Oh, it was in that movie, Idiocracy. I love that movie.
Going family style, baby.
Yeah.
Well, you say you had a couple members of your family you'd like to try that with, Andrew?
What?
Killing with a train, of course. Does that everyone?
Oh, I agree.
All right, let me just do
What's up, Michelle? What's going on? What's the haps?
What's going on? What's the haps?
Yeah.
Well, after I go to the soup kitchen, I gotta go ahead and pay the electric, the phone bills,
My phone bill's due on the 6th. Could you pay
get
mine?
all the
It's only
BS
$40.
done. And I don't think I owe anything this month on the mattress, but I still have a balance pay of $197.
Yeah, might as well just knock that out, right?
Wow.
I could.
Yeah, you got extra food stamps.
I got money in my savings account for it, so.
Yeah. I got one less thing to worry about.
For the Alliance, mate. For the Alliance, darkness falls. Dankness falls, I should say.
For the Horde.
For the Alliance.
For the Horde.
No.
I have no idea what we're gonna do for Mother Asna next Monday or Sunday.
I went all the way.
Why is it Mother Asna's birthday?
It's just Mother's Day.
For Mother's Day.
Is it Mother's Day? I don't have parents. I don't have a mother or anything anymore, Michelle. I don't even remember. I completely. It's like oblivious to me.
It's in May
12th.
We should run a train on her family style for Mother's Day, Michelle. On Mother Asna.
I don't know. Anyway, the thing is that
family style. That
as I was saying earlier when I first started the show, as far as what YouTube has been up to now, I'm really starting to wonder if they're so worried about copyrights, then why are they basically saying that it's all right for them to violate your copyright holdings?
Well, I think they're trying to cut down on a lot of the copyright strikes. I know one particular guy, Rich Life of Road Trips. He's always copyright striking somebody.
Yeah, but okay, here's the problem.
Leo, not just him.
They're now saying is you can now plagiarize somebody's videos, and you can't be punished because you can use 30-second samples of the sound files. Well, gee, if I want to, how far is it going to go before? I mean, if they're a monetized channel, this is the way I feel. If they're a monetized channel, the very least they should do is give you attribution for it, or just like the music, or just like the studios, I should be getting a small cut of the take because it's my content he's using. So just like with UMG and all that SME, I should get at least a small portion of the monetization from that channel because he's using my content to make his content. I'm not saying I want to take 100% of his revenue, but I'm saying is that doesn't seem fair that they're only carte blanche supplying DMCA in the first place. It should either be it's the rule of the land or there is no rule of the land, and it's basically all for yourself. In that case, it means that I could play all the music I want and the DMC be damned.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that because, Michelle, one of my questions was the fact that if people can start now taking people's content, then surely we can play people's music.
Yeah, people's music. If you sing music, you create music. Now they're saying is that no, I can steal your music from my content.
I don't know if I like that.
And there's not, and I don't even have to give you permission. I don't even have to ask permission. And if it's a monetized channel, I don't have to give you some of my monetization. Even if my video is viral and I make, say, like I go for a couple million views, guess what? You're not getting any revenue.
Hey, you know what, Michelle? I know you've played a track or two of mine on your show. I think I'm going to need some money for that.
Well, I mean, the difference is that I'm
just kidding, Michelle.
I know. But seriously, though, but in the cases, we agreed to that. What we're talking about is, see, because YouTube gets mad if you use music from publishers, right? But yet, content creators are publishers too. So where's our rights? where do we as content producers have a right to say, just like Sony Media Entertainment or UMG or the other
Warner Brothers.
WMG, Warner Music Group, when can we get in their face and say, hey, we want a part to take of this video. We don't want 100% of it, but we want, our share cut of this. It would be fair. That would be fair. But YouTube didn't do that. In fact, YouTube did something totally backwards. They automatically said every one of your videos is now fair game, and that you can't even easily turn it off. So if you got like I do over 3,000 videos, I have to go in every single video in the video editor and turn the damn opt out on, because it's automatically turned off. So every video is open for samples. Every one of them. This is baloney.
Michelle, you're gonna go through all your videos and turn the thing off?
This is crazy.
Maybe you can have your administrator, Rachella, do that for you.
Sure, she could sit there and do it if she wants to, but she's got to raise a family. I don't think she's going to have time to go through 3,000 videos and turn off one little tick mark.
You get it done in like a week, Michelle.
It's buried in the videos. It's not like right there on the spot. If it was so easy to find, it would have been like simple.
Well,
Michelle, sorry, Leon.
And then when I looked at when I get ready for this morning show, that option wasn't even in the live webcam option, so I couldn't turn it off from even when I was going to go live. I tried to see if I could turn it off ahead of time to opt out, but it couldn't because the option wasn't there.
But you know what people can be like? They are so, sometimes you can get so in depth in things, and they will literally scour, because there's nothing else to do. They will scour as many videos as they can to get what they think is, oh, I could use that, and they've got nothing else better to do. So what else are they going to do? I've got nothing on my channel that's slanderous or scandalous or anything like that. I hope not, anyway.
That's a good question, Bubba. I don't know. I don't see why you couldn't.
YouTube, it doesn't even have to be that way. They can be twisted that way.
Oh my!
But it seems like it's kind of stupid that they're only partially enforcing the DMCA after they were screaming about people using copyrighted music. Now they're making it easy to legally steal someone's content without the poor schmuck even having an idea what's going on.
Well, Michelle, I think you're kind of making. I know it kind of sucks. But I think you're kind of making a mountain out of a molehill. I don't think you're going to have anything to worry about.
I don't have anything to worry about because I'm not doing it. But the thing I'm trying to say is that somebody can go, or people are reading soundboards in my videos all the time. But the point I'm trying to say is that if you happen to be a YouTuber that happens to be doing covers of songs, and then all of a sudden, so they're taking your cover and they're sampling it, as they call it, and they're putting it in their video, and then they do a cover on your cover, which is already a cover of the original song. Now, does the Digital Rhythm Copyright Act will protect the publisher of the first song, like you did, the prior art, but it doesn't protect you, and it doesn't protect the new guy. So,
yeah, but people can do that now. That's what they get, like reaction videos. So
right, I know.
I think they're gonna. I think it's something they're gonna try. I don't think it's going to be as big as, as devastating as you may think it may come out to be, because people do it now anyway. I think they're just trying to cut down on the frivolous copyright strike.
Okay. Here's what I would say. Then. YouTube, if I do a cover of a song, say from AC/DC, or Mamas and the Papas, or Marie Osmond,
Schmeckle!
Will you stop with the soundboard, Schmeckle?
That could also promote.
The point I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, then YouTube, you should stop complaining and saying that my video will be demonetized because I'm saying welcome to my little corner of the world. According to your own laws, since that video was uploaded by the Sony Music Entertainment for Polydor guess what? It's fair game for me to also sing My Little Corner of the World because the song is also on YouTube. So suck it up. That's what I say. That's the problem.
You
Is
tell him, Michelle. You tell him.
but the music companies are like, that's not fair. We don't want that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't think it's going to affect people really at all because it's almost like it's already being done. It's just kind of like, I don't know. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah. It's
So
just,
when it was, sorry.
I don't think Michelle is wrong when she said that. I think she's got a valid point.
No, she has a very good valid point, Lumi. I get what she's saying. I just don't think it's going to affect people really all that differently.
But here's where it does affect people, though. Is the fact is that in order to turn it off, you got to go through all your video library, every single video, and it's buried in 2 layers to turn off the toggle. It should be either A, for you and your library, you should be able to just go ahead, just like you do with everything else, and in mass say, turn it off. Boom. And say no.
Yeah.
It's gotta be an option.
Well, email them, Michelle. I mean, you're part of that Google, what's that called? That Google study group?
Survey, yeah, surveys. I didn't see a survey recently about this one.
I would email them though and say, hey, look, you're doing this. Why don't you do this to make it easier for us?
All they would have to do is just add another option to do a mass change, just like they do for monetization. All they have to do is have to put another one in, or even put it under the monetization, since obviously, hopefully in the end, it's going to be connected to monetization, right? Would you like for this video to be sampled by other people for their own works? If they give me 3 options, I would say no outright, yes outright, or contact me, or have the person contact me before they use it. Or if they would made the video and the video sees it, then the contact me says to the doubler, I'm sorry, you need to contact the original voice sample used for this. Please reach her at YouTube at this address so you can see if I can get permission to you. If you get permission from me, and I can clear it and say, sure, that would be fine. But they don't have that. And that's the reason why I think I'm afraid it's going to be abused really badly.
Then
now, it's only for sound. It doesn't see anything for video.
Well, you know what, Michelle, what's funny though is most people probably, don't even know about it.
Most people don't know about it yet, but there are countries it's already being enabled. What they call the short cam is already being enabled in India right now, for example. It's in beta. The problem is, who comes out with these features in the first place?
Wow.
Probably some kid just literally out of high school.
Communist.
Can you say excuse me when Michelle is in mod combo? Can I say excuse me when Michelle's in a mod convo?
They wouldn't let in the EU because the EU is very, very strict.
Do that.
Fortunately, I would say.
I bet they don't allow that in the EU.
Oh, he's saying like while you're conversating, Michelle, can Lumi say talk while you're conversating at the same time?
Yes, we can talk at the same time, but it gets kind of confusing, as you can hear. Excuse me? It gets really confusing. Excuse me? To do it that way. We don't do it that way because it's hard on the vocal cords for us, too. Because like a virtuoso violin player, you got to be able to realize that you're going to be basically... It's like doing a staccato on a violin or trying to hit a proper chord and then at the same time trying to play 2 notes at the same time. It's kind of hard to do in a realistic time way. Well, I can tell you right now, FairTube is fighting mad about this. So FairTube is like, AKA the Year YouTubers Union is like, this is not acceptable. I'm a member of FairTube, so I can tell you that when I heard about this, I thought this is like totally like blatant violation of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, 100%.
It's a blatant right of disregard for rights full stop, I would say. But then again, it's what's to say that we can't take their content for our purposes. So in a way, that's how they're justifying it. But if you've got a conscience, then you would say, no, I don't need to do that. You know, so I would just leave it at that. You know, I wouldn't.
But I mean, like if you did that to a record or you did that to a song, the copyright holders would be fighting you like tooth and nail.
Absolutely.
Especially if you were being monetized,
Mm-hmm.
because they want to take the monetization for themselves. And that's why reasons why we don't play the records on this channel, because I am monetized.
Try to tell Paul that.
And I don't want to anger the record companies, because like if you see how much music we played last night on Discord, there's no guarantee that video would have been up on YouTube for more than 5 minutes. Because there was so much music played. It was just. But according to what they're saying is a person, like I said, it can take 30 seconds of your content, throw audio content. I don't think it includes video, and throw it on their video, and they don't have to give you a single piece of attribution. They don't have to go ahead and say, this piece of content comes from MicheleMarieDalene YouTube channel, blah, 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 video, blah, 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 blah. Would be nice if you at least did that. At least you have to required to do that in your video description. So at least then people know where the original content came from. Some people are going to exploit that system, and they are going to knock it off. Just proving
No, we
my
get it for free now. No, we're using it.
You're just proving my point. You're just proving my
We're
point
using it
right
for
there.
free.
We're trying to prove a point.
Like I said, you're just
for
proving
free.
my point right there.
We get it
There are
for
going to be
free.
some unscrupulous jerks that are going to take advantage of that system.
Like us, we're gonna do that right now.
Not for too long, though.
No.
And I tell you, like, you can only use 3 seconds of a song, or 5 seconds of a song. Excuse me, but you're allowed to steal 30 seconds of my content. But SME, UMG, WMG only let me get about 3 to 5 seconds of a song.
Unfortunately, we are just a little people.
It's totally not acceptable.
No, I think it's like 15 seconds, to be honest. But I mean, it's still not as much as 30 seconds.
But the more people that can say something, then that's what changes things, you know.
Yeah.
And it will happen. People are going to be obviously up in arms saying, "Oh my God, I hate this new rule. I hate this new thing," you know.
Yeah. Well, the other I'm the type of person who likes to see the glass half full.
Yeah.
If people start to see other people play your content, as long as they don't do it in a negative fashion, that will promote your channel as well.
That is a good point. Exactly.
Certainly promote the channel if they were required to
Right.
give attribution in the description. The problem is I don't think the system requires them to give you attribution in your description.
But Michelle, if they use your stuff, generally people are going to be like, "Hey, where did you get that from?" Or "Who is that?" You know, even if they don't, promote it in the description or something, they'll. The people that I've seen, who have used other people's stuff, I mean, even the really bad people that, spin it out of control, they always give props to the people they took their content from.
Well, I know
Yeah,
Aspen
they'll
Gold does in his
mention their-
descriptions when he reviews a video. He will give the name of the original channel and the original video, so you can go back and watch the original. I've done that many times, watching a lot of Aspen Gold TV videos like that on YouTube.
So I put your I put your link in my video from yesterday, as well as R11 H30.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully get some new subs.
I haven't even checked out your channel's video yet. I'm gonna look at it.
Well, we just watched the documentary, you know.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
really fun.
Pretty good documentary. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize you actually streamed.
Oh, I really haven't. I'm just getting going on YouTube.
Well, good. I'll definitely have to. Do I dare say this word? Sub. Because remember, there was a time you weren't allowed to say that word either.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, so
Right.
it's like these rules change all the time, but you just have to be sensible about it. And the more people that can voice their opinion against something,
Yeah.
you know, things will change. Because if they're not getting what they want, i.e., you, Google, whatever, then they're gonna have to change. But this is a bit of a strange one.
Here's what I would say to Google, YouTube. You run it just like you do with the DMCA BS, or either that, or you throw the whole DMCA BS and throw it out with the bathwater. Okay, pick one or the other. Don't go halvesies. All right, it's either A, no copyright restrictions whatsoever, free for all.
Send me the same link I sent you.
Sing all the music you want, all the recorded artists you want, whatever. Okay, because they have their own channels, they have their own videos on YouTube too.
Why did you resend
Or you want to be sure you're gonna say, "Well, we're gonna demonetize your video because they use a piece of video from Michelle." Then you go there. If you want to go for profit sharing, that applies also for the record companies, where they don't take 100% of your video's monetization just because you sing a 2-minute 48-second song and you have a 3-hour video. Okay, now that's an example of what I call the other level of extreme. So it's like they're not consistent with their enforcement. It's got to be, you got to be consistent. So it's either all one or all the other, not half this, half that, and selectively enforcing the rules.
So how do we change the rules?
How well? Let me tell you one thing: is if we want to do it on the global or in the United States level, we got to contact our congressmen and senators in the United States and tell them that they need to revive the Digital Millennium Copyright Act from 2002, or is it 2004? I think it's 2002. I think it is. At the time, Napster was big. Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't remember those. Sure.
So they need to revise it to get with the times, or YouTube is going to have to either follow the same guidelines. If they want to have all this to go on, they have to follow the Digital Millennium Copyright Act in the United States for Americans. A lot of countries are using the DMCA as their own guidelines for their own music. So I don't know. I just think this is all wrong. Completely wrong.
I think it's wrong in principle, but I can see how it could work against them as well. Because as I said earlier on, we could use some of their stuff for our channels or your channel, you know?
Right. So, for example, like we all know that, for example, Lynn Anderson's Rose Garden, for example, is on YouTube as a song.
I get that.
So we're saying is we can rip off 30 seconds of Rose Garden and put it in our video, and we can say it's a derivative work.
No.
And SME can't do anything. And in fact, the poor channel that's monetized is still going to get all the monetization credit. And SME gets nothing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, eventually something will come out of it. If you think in that way, that makes sense. You know? Because you've got content of your own. So in a way, you've almost got added content. I'm not for 1 second thinking this is a good idea, because I don't. I think it's a bad idea. But I think you've got to just take what you can from a crap situation and just try and make it work.
Yeah. So here's a mission for all you guys who like to make sound bites. I want you to go to all the big record label song sites on YouTube here. I want you to steal 30 seconds of the music and then using your little put them in your videos and then argue that it still consists, it still doesn't violate the rules of copyright because of YouTube's new policy. And then
So
watch
you've
some
got
guy
nothing
scream
to do.
bloody murder. Walt Disney complained a lot. That's why they got rid of the like display or the dislike display, in case you didn't know that. So even if I did show my likes, you will never see my dislikes. That's kind of stupid. You can see one number, but you can't see the other number. So I just
you're
made it
fine.
easy. You can't see either.
They would show both, Michelle. They still have dislikes on YouTube. You can still see people's dislikes.
You know what? On the phone app, you can't. No, believe it or not.
I can on mine. I can
You
see
go on
the
YouTube
people's-
Studio on your phone, you cannot see the dislikes.
I
Paul,
can.
It only shows you the likes.
I
It only shows you the likes. On the desktop, you can see the dislikes.
Yeah, I'm saying on the video though, they still show them on the videos, Michelle. Whether you can see them on the studio or not, they still appear on the video. They still have dislikes on the videos.
Well, there was Disney that got YouTube to change it. See, YouTube always fought and said, no, we're not going to get rid of the likes, dislikes. And Disney basically twisted their arm and says, oh, yes, you are, Buster, because we're getting dislikes left and right for our videos. Oh,
I think I prefer to see the views rather than dislikes.
So the dislike trolls.
Because
So the thing is
exactly, and that's what they are, and that means nothing. Likes, dislikes mean not a thing on YouTube, and you know that. You've been on YouTube for a long time. You know, it's like so
They
you
do to
know?
Michelle. Likes and dislikes mean something to Michelle. That's why hers are hidden.
Well, it
But
used to
people-
mean something. They literally used to mean something. Now it's like the pressing that button on the crosswalk. It doesn't actually change the signal whatsoever.
They still mean something to you, though, Michelle, is what I'm saying. They mean something to you. That's why you have them hidden.
Well, apparently they meant something to Disney too. That's why Disney screamed at YouTube to change it. That's the thing that like I said, this is what I'm saying. And I think Multimedia J said the likes, dislikes don't mean anything anymore. It's a relic from the past. It doesn't.
So let's unhide yours, Michelle. You should unhide yours then.
Why not?
Right, exactly. Why
Since
not?
it's not
You
that
should
important
unhide 'em,
anyway,
right.
what's
Why
the
not?
point if you see a like or dislike anyway? It doesn't matter how many likes or dislikes you
Then
see.
why do you have them hidden then?
If you really like the video, if you really like a video, you're gonna put a like in regardless. If you really hate a video, you're gonna put a dislike in regardless. Okay, it's like a secret ballot over here. Okay,
You're
I will
scared
say
to,
one-
Michelle, because you know that you think that likes or dislikes still mean something. You believe that in your heart. That's why it's a secret ballot.
I will say one thing though, right? I used to
well,
believe
that's supposed
that.
to
I
be
used
his
think that,
feedback
and
for
when
the content creator that tells us how we're doing. That's what the likes, dislikes are meant to be. They're meant to be for us to show us how our video is doing. Okay,
That's not really a true
engage
reflection because
content.
there's trolls.
But the
There's
problem
so
is
many
that
people
they're so
can make-
broad, especially in a 3-hour video. There's no way you
And
can.
people will press dislike even if they like. That's what I'm saying. They will even dislike it even if they genuinely like the video. You know, you can't judge people's mentality from a million miles away. You know.
Right. So, and like I said, and besides, it's just like a secret ballot. If you can't see the likes or dislikes, then you're voting, but you're not being swayed by the number of likes or dislikes the video has.
No, not personally, but I know what you're
And
saying.
if you're a
yeah,
dislike troll,
yes.
for example, you probably got 1 million troll accounts ready to. So if you see 50 likes, you got about 75 dislike
Well,
accounts
Michelle, if
log
they don't
into
matter,
dislike
if they
a
don't
video.
matter, Michelle, why does it matter how many likes and dislikes you have? If you truly believe they don't matter, then what does it matter if you have likes or dislikes? If you truly believe they don't matter,
Andrew,
then why hide them?
Andrew, could you explain it to him again? Because I think I
No,
explained it, but
Michelle,
maybe I was too
Michelle,
obtuse.
No, I'm not asking Andrew. I'm asking you, Michelle. I'm not asking Andrew. I'm asking you. If you're telling me that you believe they do not matter, then why hide them?
Well, to the algorithm, it doesn't matter to the algorithm anymore.
So you're saying to you it matters though.
No.
If you get a lot of dislikes, that you don't like
Nowadays,
to
what
get
matters to the algorithm is the number of watched time of a video.
I'm not.
Even
doesn't
if
answer my
views
question.
really don't carry the weight that they used to carry, now it's watch time.
No, Bubba, that's not actually true.
You can have,
actually.
let's say you can have 10
that's
people
right.
watching a video, and let's say it's a 3-hour video. So that means that you basically getting about 90, you're getting 90 or 30 hours of watch time. Okay?
But it still doesn't answer why you have yours hidden if you don't believe that the likes and dislikes don't matter. You're not answering my question. You're not. I don't care about.
I see. Okay, let's put it this way. What would you do if you went into the polling place and you're going to go vote for
We're
your
not voting
candidate,
here, Michelle. This
and
is
right there on
completely
your
different.
voting machine,
Michelle, this
it
is YouTube.
says
Michelle,
that
this is YouTube. Michelle,
President
this is
A
YouTube.
has
Michelle, this is
5 million
YouTube.
votes,
Michelle,
and President B
Michelle,
has 3 million
Michelle.
votes.
Lumi, this is YouTube. This is not voting. This is completely different. We're not voting for a president.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's 100
Because
yes, it
Michelle's
is.
right
Yes,
too.
it is.
Michelle
Yes,
is
it
just as
Yes,
right.
it is.
Okay.
It's
If you're
100%, it's
if
100%
you
different.
can't see the likes or dislikes, it's a secret ballot. It's
That's on
your
your channel,
vote.
though.
Your vote is not being persuaded by other people.
But that's
So
on your
you may
channel, though.
actually like the show, and so you're saying you feel you're voting with your conscience.
But why does it have to be secret though? If it doesn't matter,
The same thing is because if some people get swayed too easy by the Me Too
So again, though,
mentality.
Michelle, if it doesn't matter what the likes and dislikes are, what does it matter if you have people swayed to dislike you? If an ultimate doesn't matter?
Yeah.
You're not answering that question. If it doesn't matter, then what does it matter if people get swayed to vote for a dislike or not? You're telling us it doesn't matter anyway, right? So if you have 1,000 dislikes to 1 like, what does that matter if it doesn't even matter?
Well,
I like the debate. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean.
I just answered your question as best I'm going to answer it.
You're saying that it's a secret over here because you don't like people being swayed to dislike your stream.
Or being swayed to
But again,
unnecessarily like the stream either.
But if it doesn't matter,
I want people to be able to vote freely and not feel like that they're being.
Then why do you tell people to put a like in the like chart?
I can ask them to like in the like chart, but you notice I don't demand that they do it.
Why don't you ask them to put a dislike in? You know, you got to be fair, right? You're trying to sway them to vote for.
Well, basically, you should vote their conscience. Really, honestly, it's really what they should be doing. But the thing I'm trying to get at here is, it's just the way I like to do it. Okay, it doesn't.
Because you think they matter.
Some channels, like I said, Disney got mad about it, and then they demanded that YouTube remove the dislike button. And YouTube is actually working to remove the dislike system from the software.
But what I'm saying is you say that they don't matter, but they do matter to you. That's all I was getting at, right?
Well, they matter to me, but they don't really matter to the algorithm.
So why should they matter to you? If they don't affect the
because
algorithm.
the only gauging way we can gauge if the content is what people want to see, other than those that are amount of engagement time. If we got
so what are you doing? What have you done differently from the streams that you've gotten a lot of?
Oh, right now, guys, listen, it's 12:02.
Oh,
I have to get ready to go upstairs, get to the soup kitchen, and get my lunch.
Good evasion, Michelle. All right, have a good trip, Michelle. Be safe.
All right, so what I'll do is I'm going to let you guys go. We'll cover this tonight at the 7 o'clock show.
Yeah, you guys can cover that on the 7th tonight.
All right, talk to you later, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Have fun, Michelle.
Yeah, we'll cover this later on. It's a sticky issue. It's really complicated what's going on right now with YouTube, the algorithm, and the policies and stuff like that. But I gotta get going upstairs to get to the soup kitchen and get my food, and then I can come home and get to finish paying all my bills and get that stuff done. So for right now, I'll let you guys go for the time being. It's nice. It's a nicer day out there right now. It's a little overcast. It looks like it's but not too bad. So I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna get my lunch, and I'll be back in a bit. So I'll talk to you later tonight, guys. Bye bye, everybody.